back with another hydro. White lining again, same black background as the one that is in my previous video. Let's get to it. Okay, I decided I'm gonna make this an instructional video, so if you wanted to do it at home, you could. Let's just start with a couple things you're gonna need first. Okay, the main thing you're gonna need is your film. So I find all of my films on Amazon. They have thousands of options to pick from. You can kind of just type in whatever design you're looking for and then Hydrographic or Hydro Dip and it'll come up surely. So, and if you can't find something you like, then resorting to the internet for something else would be a great option. So you're gonna need your film, you're gonna need tape. Really, I just use painter's tape. It works great for me. And it's easy to like stick and unstick if you mess it up on the film. You're gonna need your skull and you're gonna need spray paint. I use paint and primer. You're gonna need to prime it and paint it. I use both. That's Rust-Oleum. And then I have a clear coat for after it's done. The head I'm gonna use for instruction is my uncle's head. Shout out to you, Tommy. Love you. Basically, you're gonna wanna wrap these antlers. I wrap the entire thing just because I am deathly afraid of getting any of this film on there and then not seeing it, not taking it off, and then it drying and being stuck on there, and I'm just afraid. So I just wrap the whole thing. It's not a big deal. Painter's tape is like less than $3. It's really not a big deal. So you'll wrap the antlers around all the way to the base, and then you'll spray paint it whatever color you want everywhere that you can see. You don't want it to not have paint anywhere. Next, you want to cut your piece about the width of your skull and then a little bit extra. I do like this size roughly every time. It's like maybe a foot and a little bit. I don't know. I don't measure it exactly. I also forgot to mention, like, the most important part is this activator. You can also find it on Amazon. Sometimes when you buy films, they come with the activator, so that's a plus, but this is like a necessity. You have to have this or it will not work. Also, your water, you have to have a tank that's big enough or a tub that's big enough to hold your skull width and depth because you're going to be submerging basically the whole thing under the water. You also have to have your water temperature at a certain temperature. I keep mine around 86 degrees. It seems to do the job just fine. I think more people do like an even hotter temperature, and I could if I wanted to, but it just isn't necessary for me. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to tape the edges of this film all the way around it. You have to have something for this film to float on, and also when it starts to liquefy in the water, you don't want it to disperse into your tub and it not be contained enough for you to dip your mouth. So I'm going to do that really quick. Another thing I want to mention is when you get to the corners of taping, you want to make sure that you cross over your pieces of tape so that way when you peel it up, they all come up together and you don't just have one side not peeling up at the same time. Okay, should look something like this whenever you're done. Now you're going to peel it up and then put it into your water. Okay, what I do is I hold my, I peel it up and then I hold it like this to where I can lay it like this into the water and kind of roll it out so that way it reduces the bubbles. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it in the video or not because I don't have a stand to hold my phone up. Okay, as you can see, the water temperature is about 85 degrees right now. That's pretty ideal. It'll do the job, don't worry. In the water, there's these little wrinkles. Don't worry about them. They're gonna get sprayed out. The main thing we're looking for is bubbles, and it doesn't look like we have any, so that's good. Oh, there's a little one right there. So basically just push it out as best you can. Maybe. There we go. I see it moved. And it's out. Now we spray with the activator. You want to do it in nice, even coats. Make sure you spray the whole thing. Straight down facing you in slow. And then slow. We did it. Okay, next thing we're doing is we're just taking off all the tape. We've clear coated it. It's ready to be done. And that is it. You are done. Hopefully this video was helpful for a beginner taxidermist or just somebody who wants to do it at home. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, let me know, and I'm more than happy to answer them or take any advice. Thanks for watching.